Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a preschool learning binder that I have made for my daughter who is 3 years old. This binder is completely handmade and can be made by anyone using minimum supplies. This binder works for age group 3 to 4 years old. We are almost into a month starting this binder and she still grabs it every morning. So far this is working wonderfully for us. It took a little longer than I had anticipated to make this, but the end result is pretty pleasing. We use this binder almost every single day, and we also use it for our quiet time and filler for activities between our day-to-day life. So the first page of our binder is 5-minute breathing exercise. This is also called as the 5-finger breathing exercise. What you do in this is you put your hand up, slide up each finger and slide down the other side. When you slide up, you breathe in through your nose, and when you slide down is you breathe out through your mouth. And we keep going until we have finished tracing our hand. So I'm teaching this exercise to my kids for breathing is when they are stressed out or throw tantrums. This is very useful for them. Of course, we can't teach them this when they are angry. So the best time to practice this or any calming method is when everyone is happy and no one feels stressed. The next page of the binder is what is her name, how old is she, what is today's date, what is the day of the week and the month of the year. I encourage her to speak in complete sentences like my name is Sarah or I am 3 years old. Of course, she doesn't know how to write a date, a week or the month, but we always discuss it and just gives her a general idea of what exactly is day of week or month of the year. The next page of the binder is positive affirmations. We do this page every day. I really believe in affirmations and the power of affirmations. I read it to her and she says it out loud. For example, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am strong, I am loved. Positive affirmations are more than just a trendy idea. They contribute to the growth mindset and help form who our kids believe they can be. The next page is about weather. She gets super excited when I ask her this question and runs to the window to check. She knew sunny and she knew rainy as well. She's getting to know partly clouded and windy, which is good. So now we are moving forward with this worksheet. The next page is days of the week. She knows her days of the week pretty well and we do this page every day, and we even sing the song for the days of the week.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
The next page is months of the year. She knows around first 5 or 6 months of the year, but gets confused in the later half, and we do this every day and she loves these sheets because they are very colorful. Now the next page is about left and right hand coordination and left hand right hand exercises. I have done an entire video on the subject of left brain and right brain exercises. I'll be sure to link it down in the video. You basically do is you move your hands simultaneously on these designs. This is for our left and right brain coordination. The mind and the body are more related than we think. Some extremely simple activities can boost brain function and make kids smarter, sharper, and more confident. And kids' brain easily adapt to new learning, so it is good to start early. Our left brain is more about reading, writing, logical and analyzed, and our right brain is more about concentration, power, permanent memory, positive thinking and creativity, etc. We need to develop both the sides of our brains. It is very useful when we ask our kids to use both their hands. Even while brushing their teeth, you could ask them to use their non-dominant hand to enhance their left and right brain hemispheres. Doing these activities with both hands at the same time improves their interaction and synchronization of left and right hemisphere of the brain. The next two pages are about graphomotor. Graphomotor is basically the movement a child makes when writing or drawing. Graphomotor exercises are one of the most important activities for kids who are training for writing. It is best to present in a playful way so that they enjoy it, otherwise they wouldn't want to perform it. If we present it attractively, they will have fun doing it, and this will help them work their hands.
Orange, purple. Three. 1, 2, 3. Triangle, square, circle. Blue. 4.
The next two pages are about tracing. So we are really concentrating on her writing skills nowadays. I have made an entire video on tracing and pre-writing activities. I'll link that as well in the description box. These worksheets will help her in mastering the tracing of lines and curves, so that it will be easier for her to transition to proper writing. These I have made little colorful and given them a story so that she's interested in it. The next two pages are about alphabets. So here I have written uppercase and lowercase alphabets in dotted lines so that she can trace them. We do these sheets every day, so tracing gets a little monotonous. So even we start playing games like name 3 things that start with A, or name 3 things that start with Z, or can you find me a lowercase g, or can you find me a lowercase k, so that she is interested to do these sheets every day, and it doesn't get boring. Moving on to the next page. The next page is about numbers. On this page, I have written numbers from 1 to 20 again in dotted lines so that she can trace them. We started with this page very slowly. We started from 1 to 5, then moved on from 1 to 10, and now we do 1 to 20. The next page is about 1 to 10, and I have drawn some images next to it to quantify the numbers. It is very important for kids to understand that the numbers quantify to something, like it is 1 star, 2 rainbows, 3 hearts, so she can count them. Next page is squares from 1 to 50. We use this page for counting from 1 to 50. We also use it for skip counting for 2 or 5. Right now we are working on 2 and 5, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and she does a pretty good job with it. She really enjoys skip counting more than counting from 1 to 50. The The next page is we use this as a reusable sheet. So we use it for anything. For example, we use it to make missing alphabets. I write A and for example C, and then she writes the missing alphabets. We even use it for missing numbers as well. We use it for skip counting 2 missing numbers and skip counting 5 missing numbers. Basically, this sheet can be used for anything, which is the best part. The next page is about fruits. So here I drew some fruits that are common, and I think she knows most of her fruits.
Mango, banana, apple, pineapple, watermelon, grapes, strawberry, pear, orange, grape.
The next page is about vegetables. She recognizes most of the vegetables, somehow gets confused between potato and beetroots. But these pages are very good conversation starters. For example, ask her what are carrots good for, and she knows that they're good for eyes, and beetroot and etc. So these are amazing pages for conversation. The next page is wild animals. Here I drew some wild animals. She recognizes all of them, and then we just talk little about it.
Lion, tiger, panda, monkey, giraffe, elephant, zebra, bear.
The next page is about domestic animals. So she recognizes most of the animals. That is why now we classifying them into domestic and wild animals. We not only recognize them, but we also talk about what sounds do they make, where do they live, etc.
Dog. The dog says roof roof. Cat. The cat says meow meow. Sheep. The sheep says baa baa. Goat. Cow. The cow says moo moo. Duck. The duck says quack quack. Pig. The pig says caw caw. Horse. The horse says nee nee. Chicken. The chicken says
Now we move on to the next page. The next page is about shapes. She recognizes most of her shapes, so we have moved on to the next level, that is counting how many sides do they have. For example, square has 4 sides, circle has 0 sides, triangle has 3 sides, and she is able to do it with this technique. The next page is about colors. So she recognizes most of her colors. We use this sheet for a Simon Say game. Simon says name 3 things that start with red or 3 things that start with pink, and she really enjoys this.
red, tomato, orange, yellow, banana, green, cucumber, blue, sky, purple, brinjal, pink. Pink. What's pink? Pink. Circle. Brown. Table. Black. Hair.
The next few pages are dedicated to mode of transport. So the mode of transport means ways of getting to somewhere or getting back from somewhere. Talking about different types of transportation comes so naturally to kids. They are always roaming their cars around the house. So I thought this would be interesting sheets for her. First one was water transport. This one is land transport. Here I have also included the traffic light.
Red, stop. Yellow, attention. Green, go.
The first two were water transport and land transport, and the next page is about air transport. She knows that it is the fastest means of transport and it consists of vehicle traveling by air. The next page is about seasons. So here I drew 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter, and drew some very important things related to the season so she can relate them easily. For example, with summer it's watermelon, for spring it's rainbow, for autumn is leaves, and snowman for winter. The next page is about the planets. So here she knows few of the planets. She knows planet Earth as well. I drew this sheet for her to visualize the planets and know the order of the planets as well. The next page is a brain boosting activity. The next page includes a maze. Actually, 2 mazes I drew for her. The first was getting the butterfly to the flower and getting the mouse to the cheese. She loves doing these worksheets. Sometimes we directly move on to this page just to get her brain moving, and then we do other activities. This is awesome for their cognitive skills and logical thinking skills as well. The next page is opposite. This is a very new page I have added to this binder and we are still working on it. The last page of the binder is I spy with my eye. On this sheet I drew quite a few items on it and she has to look very carefully for things that I ask for her. For example, an umbrella or a balloon or an apple, and she really enjoys doing this sheet. So this is our preschool learning binder. I will be adding a few more sheets later on and will do an updated version as and when it is ready. Do let us know in the comment section below if any pages that you would like us to add to it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Have a great day. Stay safe and keep smiling.